Brad, just maybe take us through the first round series. You guys are obviously on to the Pacific Division Final, but the versatility that you guys displayed, because you guys went in for the first two games, 12-6 conventional lineup, and then you guys kind of changed things up, and you guys really looked like you guys didn't miss a step.
Yeah, you got to kind of adjust to certain situations through the playoffs, and Woody's done a good job at allowing us to be prepared in all situations throughout the regular season. So 11-7, 12-6. It's it doesn't really matter. We got a great strength coach that keeps us all in good shape. So the extra load on a few guys and certain situations for different players, I think everybody's prepared.
Jay and the rest of the team often credit the leadership group for stepping up in key moments. Just maybe take us through the message that you guys maybe send. You obviously wear an A on your chest when the emotions kind of get high, because that's playoff hockey, right? The emotions get high and the play gets intense. What's the message when you're trying to not grip the stick too tight?
Yeah, I think just stay calm, stay with it, and kind of be confident in in the group and what we're trying to do. There's going to be some moments that test that confidence and just kind of your will. The other team wants it just as bad as you, and you just kind of have to be resilient. And the kind of the old saying, you got to sometimes take a punch to give a punch type of thing. And as long as we stay as even keel as possible, usually your talents and your abilities kind of come to the forefront.
Does any part of your approach kind of defer in entering a 7-game series instead of a best-of-5 now?
No, you got to take advantage of your opportunities at home. We had a great regular season and earned home ice, and we want to take advantage of that. And big games on Friday and Saturday here with should be a great crowd. So that's certainly something we want to take advantage of.
Does it make you guys more comfortable knowing that in a longer series you guys have the advantage of obviously home ice?
Yeah, I think maybe a little bit more comfortable, but you got to go back to that cliche, just one game at a time. So the first one's the most important, and then you move on from there. But knowing we have the 4 out of the 7, if need be, is definitely an advantage for us and our home crowd.
Can you talk about what the goals kind of bring that maybe kind of give you guys maybe a little bit of trouble, because they're good on the road, you guys are good at home, kind of vice versa when you guys go there? Kind of talk about some of the things that maybe that may give you guys a little bit of trouble.
Well, they got a deep team. They got talent all the way through the lineup, and a lot of veterans that know how to win, know how to play all types of ways. So we're just gonna have to be resilient, like I said, and when they throw their best at us, we got to be ready for it and give them our best, and just keep pushing back with what we've been doing all year and stick to the game plan.
You guys are going to be skating in May. What does that kind of say about this team here, and what you guys have going in Bakersfield?
Well, that's been our goal all year, really. It's you want to play as long as you can, and your goal is to win the last game of the season. So in order to do that, we got to keep doing what we've been doing and just kind of keep plugging away here.
You're a veteran player, Brad. Do you ever take a step back and just look at the specialty of this moment of creating history here in Bakersfield with the Condors?
I think we all know it's special. It's one of those things. This is my 8th, 9th year pro, and haven't been a part of many groups like this. So when you get the opportunity, you want to take advantage of it. But that being said, you got to enjoy the ride. It's not one of those things where you want to start pressing or start trying to do things out of your own nature, and just enjoy the ride. This is why you play hockey. This is the fun stuff, and this is what makes coming to the rink every day fun.
Is it exciting seeing, I guess, as a leader on this team, the younger guys getting the extra reps here later in the season, especially in a tight atmosphere like this?
I think, for an organization standpoint, that's the goal for them, is to develop the young guys and get them into these high-pressure situations. When you move up from this league to the next, it only gets harder and tougher and more skilled. So anytime your young guys can get an opportunity to play in these situations with a great group around them, a tight-knit group, it definitely pays dividends going forward for the whole group.
Jay just talked about winning being a skill that you guys wanted to adopt. Just maybe talk about how you guys have adopted that mindset and saying it's just as important as stick handling or skating fast.
Yeah, I mean, it's something when Woody came in, I think he wanted to change the culture a little bit, and just the mentality of the group as a whole and the organization here. And a lot of great guys have come through here before, but he had a plan and an idea of what that was going to be. And since day one, everyone's kind of bought into what he's saying, and that was one of his things. Winning is a skill, but at the same time, it's also a part of a culture and an idea of how you conduct yourself every day. And he's done a great job at laying out the groundwork for us to follow.
When Jay was first hired as head coach, one word he used a lot was connected. You guys seem like you guys are a connected group on and off the ice. You guys are playing jokes with each other, making sure things are loose, and especially during tense times.
Yeah, I think that's it's part of playing hockey. It's it's still a game. You got to enjoy it. If it's work, it's going to feel like work. But if you're enjoying it, the work doesn't seem as bad. And I think it just kind of comes second nature. Working hard when you got a smile on your face. So. That's something that as a group we've all kind of accepted that that's how we're going to do it, and obviously it's a way better place to be.
Brad, how much fun was that to come out in front of over 8,000 on Saturday night with a chance to clinch as you guys are coming out onto the ice? How cool was that? Just that crowd was so electric for you guys.
Yeah, I think Holtby did a good job of kind of keeping us informed on the type of crowd that we were going to have. So we were talking about before the game how exciting it was, and you can kind of feel the vibe around town. Guys are starting to get picked out at the grocery store, and usually that's not very common in a minor league city, but you're starting to get the hype around town. You're seeing posters up, and people are stopping us and saying good luck and how great this is. So the community's behind us, and that was definitely the case on Saturday.
How are you personally soaking this all up as a vet too? And you said that this is a unique experience, but to see the young guys, to see this community rally around the history you're making, how are you making sure that this kind of is a memory that you'll have forever in your hockey career?
I'm just trying to stay in the moment. We're not getting too far ahead, or I'm not getting too far ahead of myself. Just enjoying it every day. I'm going home after the rink and spending time with my family and just enjoying every day. This is a special opportunity. So you gotta be excited about what's happening, but at the same time you can't get overwhelmed with the situations. And like I said, the way we kind of conduct ourselves is having fun every day. So it's an easy transition into going into pressure situations.
I was going to ask, how do you manage those emotions, the heightened emotions out there on the ice, the excitement surrounding the team? How do you manage all that to stay focused and kind of business-like when you need to?
I think the pressure, or however you want to see it or call it, I think that helps you be more focused and more dialed in and more prepared for every situation. There's no such thing as pressure in hockey. If you start playing with that, then things get tight and you're not really being just a natural player. So we got a good group in here that we all trust our instincts, and it's just been just going with the flow, I guess.